Yo, what is going on YouTube? Rags here, back with another video, and today I'll be making another mini documentary video as I did quite a ton of these in 2023. So I guess let's start the train early in 2024 and let's stay consistent with it. However, with all of that being said, let's get straight into it. Dalton Smith is set to encounter the most formidable challenge of his career as he goes head-to-head with former title challenger Jose Zepeda on March 23rd in Smith's hometown of Sheffield, England. With that being said, let's take a dive into Smith's most recent performances and his journey so far through his career. Dalton Smith is a 27-year-old super lightweight boxer from Sheffield, England, and with explosive punching power and brilliant boxing ability, he's a force to be reckoned with inside of the ring. He is proudly represented by Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing, which hosts events in America and England, and has a track record of getting their fighters to world title shots through regional and continental titles, with a recent example being Raymond Ford, who won the WBA Continental title in his 10th pro fight against Reece Bellotti, and 3 fights later he was able to add the IBF NABF featherweight title as well as the WBA Continental Americas title to his collection. Now what these titles basically mean is that you're the best fighter in North America at your weight class, and 3 fights later he was able to swiftly ascend to becoming a world champion by winning the WBA featherweight title at the young age of 24, which personally was a great sight to see as I've interviewed Raymond Ford on the channel. I'll link that down below in the description, but it was great to see one of the guys that I interviewed fight for a world title and actually win it. But back on topic, Dalton Smith has already started following those footsteps as he collected the English super lightweight title in his 8th professional fight by stopping Lee Appleyard in 6.
Most of those at this point, even with his inexperience, he just looks that destructive. His punch picking's great, his composure. You see him all fight week, he's so calm, he's so cool. And then he gets in the ring and nothing really changes in terms of his demeanour, but he's aggressive when he needs to be, goes through the gears well. You're looking at a guy who's got a toolkit that would suggest he'd had twice as many fights as he has.
In his next fight, he will go on to beat Brian Perez through 10 rounds to add the WBA Intercontinental title to his collection. And after that, in his next fight, he went on to grab the WBC International Super Lightweight title, which is honestly a BS title. Now, as you know, the WBC has a bunch of nonsense titles that they give out as pretty much trick-or-treat candy. Now, belt organizations do this so that they can collect more money from boxers through purse fees. Now, purse fees are basically something that a fighter has to pay for every title that they fight for. As far as I'm educated, the fees start at 3%, but the more titles a fighter fights for, the more those fees add up, which can take a big cut out of your earnings as a boxer. But for time's sake, I won't get into all of that.
There's too many champions in the sport of boxing right now. Too many champions. It's not a such thing as a super champion, not at all. And I'm not taking nothing away from no fighter. It's too many belts to pay. For every belt that you win, there's a sanctioning fee. So now if a fighter wins an interim belt, he has to pay a sanctioning fee. If a fighter has just the regular belt, he has to pay a sanctioning fee. Then if a fighter is a super champion, then he has to pay a sanctioning fee. Every fighter is a champion. Now, after you see no belts, it's like a fighter winning an amateur trophy. Everybody's the champion. Everybody got to have a belt.
But back to Dalton Smith's career path. In his next fight, he won the British super lightweight title as he made easy work of overmatched Sam O'Mison. Following that, Smith successfully defended the title twice with relative ease, securing a pair of decision wins against contenders Kaisi Benjamin and Billy Aylington.
Oh, good left hook.
Now that leads us to his latest fight where he knocked out the best fighter on his resume, Sam Maxwell, while adding the Commonwealth title to his belt collection in a performance where he showed everything that he's about and capped it off with a knockout of the year contender. Now in this next fight, it will be his hardest challenge to date against Jose Zepeda, who is on the world level. Zepeda was once ranked as highly as number 3 by the Ring magazine, and he was a former WBC Silver Super Lightweight title holder. And this guy has knocked out some younger prospects as an underdog, so he's been in this position before. To make his mark at this level, Smith must showcase his full repertoire of skills, knowing that defeating Zepeda could elevate him to the ranks of world title contenders. It's a daunting task, but one that Smith is undoubtedly prepared to undertake. And that is all that I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button along with the subscribe button. And also share the video so we can get more people watching these. With all that being said, I'm out. It's been Rax. Have a great day, guys.